Broadcasting from the Vatican City, si Steve Lupo for Sabado Nights dito sa Sabado Nights with Steve Lu Europe Edition. Hello mga ka-Sabado Nights, or those who wish to travel around London. Makikita ninyo in this segment ang mga locations na dapat ninyong puntahan, or at the very least, the very basic destinations that you have to see here in London. So, subaybayan nyo tong episode na to at itong segment na to about London. Broadcasting from the Vatican City, ready to rock Amsterdam in Stockholm, Sweden, my first day in Europe. Ganyan ang traffic dito sa Venice. Another beautiful day in Paris. Like I said, today is October 20. It's a Thursday. I chose to vlog today because today is an adventure. Kasi lumipat ako dito. We were in Islington, which is Zone 2 yata, or Zone 1. Sabihin nun sabihin ng Zone 1 or Zone 2 malapit ka sa middle of London. This is Zone 4, so medyo malayo. My good friend and producer Miss Carol Panday was so sweet to find me this spot where I can stay, and salamat dun sa aking mga host. For your information, this is very close to Wembley Stadium. So going solo today, para medyo maging interesting ang vlog natin this morning, I've chosen to take the bus. Para nasa double deck bus tayo, medyo may konting adventure because I have not ridden the bus yet. Luckily here in London, you can buy an Oyster card. Yung Oyster card na yan, magagamit mo yan sa bus, sa train, subway, tube. So you don't have to pay on a per trip basis. Tap ka lang ng tap. Tapos pag naubos yung laman ng mo, palalagyan mo. So I'm gonna be using my Oyster card kasi mas naturally, mas mura ang bus, no? Para makatipid tayo ng konti. If I take the train kasi, it would be around 6 pounds. Siguro sa bus, mga 2 pounds lang. Pero magta-transfer pa rin tayo sa subway, so the underground or the tube, whatever you want to call it. So I'm taking a 13, it's like a 20-minute walk to the bus station, which is really nice in this weather. At wala naman tayong obligation ngayon. Later on, I'm gonna check out the venue for the gig on Saturday, October 22. Sabado night yan, syempre. Yung Coco's Lounge dyan sa Wilburn. This was through the kindness of my sorority si Jean at ang aking mga UK Trisquillion brothers. So, medyo natutuwa kami at natuloy siya. So ngayon, pupunta tayo ng Westminster where the Big Ben is and Parliament para naman ma-share ko rin yung aking mga misadventures. I'm going solo today because the food diwata is busy. Just to recap, I arrived here on Saturday, October 15, and met up with Katya because she flew direct to London when we left on October 10. Malis kaming pareho. I flew to Sweden to do the first leg of my tour, which was Stockholm, and she flew directly to London. Tomorrow night we'll be in Derby, which is spelled D-E-R-B-Y. Derby ba? But it's here, I think it's pronounced Derby. So we'll be at Derby tomorrow night with Aaron Gonzalez, a local musician. Saka ideally, if you're traveling to London, or any other city for that matter, within Europe, you should get especially if you have a dual SIM card, bumili na kayo ng local SIM card. Especially within Europe, applicable naman yan sa lahat. So if you buy a SIM card, say in Stockholm, magagamit mo pa rin siya dito. And vice versa. So I've loaded up 100 gigabytes of data onto my SIM card, and hopefully that will carry me through the rest of my journey. But it's only good for 1 month. So you have to top up at the end of 1 month. Maybe to get, it was only 30 pounds in my case. My carrier is O2. Yan yata yung sponsor ng Arsenal. Ayun na nga, kaka-vlog ko. nagkamali ako ng direction. Pag ganun pala ako. Baliktad nga dito sa UK, di ba? Right-hand drive. In case you haven't, it's a right-hand drive, so medyo nakakalito. So I'm going in that direction, so I have to cross the street, take the bus from there. I'll show you, here it's very easy and very light traveling because they have schedules. May intervals pang i-indicate sa'yo, 7 to 10 minutes per trip. Tapos, it will give you a blow-by-blow about the next stop. So, hindi ka talaga malilitaw. Nung tinignan ko yung map ko, kinumpare ko dun sa mga nakasulat sa board, hindi siya pareho. So, nagtanong na, nagmabuti na akong magtanong. At tinuro nga ako na pupunta ako dito sa kabila. With Google Maps, it will aid you. There's also an app, it's called TFL Go. But that's more for like the tube. Tapos nga pala, every station, ina-announce naman nila. So if you see your guide, you check your phone. It says ride 11 stops. It takes approximately 16 minutes. And it will tell you what the next stop is. So yep, I think I'm on the right track because Chaplin Road, so dapat yung next stop ay Oakland Avenue. So it's very easy. You just refer to your Google Maps. It will tell you how far you have to walk, in which direction, and then it will tell you the number of the bus, the name of the destination, and then so you'll know if you're in the wrong side of the street. And then your app will show you that there are, like, in this case, it will tell you exactly how much time you have to wait. So yun, after 12 stops on the double-deck bus, we're gonna check how much we have on the Oyster Card. Sakay naman tayo ng Jubilee line ng train. This one goes to Westminster. I see. This is actually Katya's card. It's got 37 pounds more. So parang blow by blow. You tap it on and you go. Now we have to look for the Jubilee line. Okay. Merong mga station like King's Cross. Most all the lines pass through there, so you can transfer. Victoria Station is another one. Liverpool Street Station. So may mga map naman at saka may app, no? Kaya medyo madali lang. Say this one, the Metropolitan line. So on the left, platform 2. Jubilee line, platform 3. Ayan yung mga pupuntahan niya. Obviously, this is not where I'm going because I'm going. Ito na yung dulo nung Jubilee line. So I want to go to the other track. When all else fails, you can always refer to the map or the app. So parang ito yata yung venue, Kilburn. I'm going to Westminster, where the Parliament is, using the Jubilee line southbound. Platform 4. Ayan na yung platform 4. Just concluded our journey from Wembley to all the way here to Westminster. Right behind me you will see one of London's most iconic landmarks, ang London Eye. Pinagsamantalahan ko lang po yung ganda ng weather kasi medyo maulan ngayon, makulimlim. Pero eto naman tayo ngayon dito we're now in the Westminster Bridge. So nakita nyo naman kanina, naglakad muna tayo galing dun sa bahay for about 10 minutes. And then dumiretso tayo ng bus station and we took a double-deck bus. I did that for the first time on this trip. Tapos after 10-11 stops, we took the train and then took us all the way here to Westminster. It's a Westminster Pier. So if you wanna take a riverboat cruise, this is where you would take off. Actually, in 2019, Dennis Chan and myself, we took a riverboat cruise that took us all over the place. Makikita nyo pa yung London Bridge dyan. Nadaanan nyo. You go from here to, I forget now where. And of course, another good way of seeing London is taking the big bus or the hop-on, hop-off bus na may route yan. You can ride on it. You can hop on it anywhere along the route and hop off anywhere along the route. And so you can, like, if it stops here in Westminster, you can hop off, walk around, have a look, and then pagkatapos nun, sakay ka ulit. And I think it's good for a day, or there's a day or 2-day pass, which might include a riverboat cruise, which is a good way if you're here in London for a short time. Siguro that would be a good way to do it. My kids and I did it in New York City in 2018, and that was a good way for us to see. New York City. So here we are in the middle of the bridge, and there's Westminster. That's Parliament, and of course Big Ben is right there. And here's the bridge. It's probably a bit more familiar because we saw a lot of this on TV the last few months when the passing of Queen Elizabeth. This is of course Buckingham Palace. Ang daming tao, daming turista. Wala na sigurong mas magarbo pang paradang naganap sa buong mundo kung hindi dito sa Buckingham Palace. One of the reasons why Europe or European cities are fun to visit kasi marami sila nung mga ancient or old buildings, that are still standing and are quite a sight to see. Here is St. Paul's Cathedral in London. You see, the first time I came to London, of course, was in 1990. And the last time was 2019 for that first Sabado night Europe tour. And there's something about that building right there. Kita niyo ba yun? Yung pointy Tower of London. Fancy that. And I remember that building that I'm thinking, and this is like, I think, the business district. Namimiss kasi natin yung night scene dahil maganda rin yung Tower of London. I'm sure Big Ben, Westminster would be nice at night. So I'm right, this is the business district. See all those buildings right there? The central business CBD. Yeah, it's an art museum.
Through the water here, and I'm looking at the menu of Tanakatsu Japanese restaurant. It looks like they specialize in katsu, which are cutlets. So you can have chicken cutlets or pork cutlets, chicken katsu or pork katsu, and they also do sets and curry. They do sushi, sashimi, they got inside and miso soup, and looks like they're also multi-awarded. Looks like we've got the whole place to ourselves. Nice, quiet, cozy place, and I'm looking to something warming. We are on Wakeley Street in Islington, just off Goswell Road, near where we're staying. We're here inside Tanakatsu, and I'm looking at the menu. I love the description. Contemporary Japanese diner based on katsu houses throughout Japan, and they strive to produce the finest katsu and teriyaki, and their aim is to spread infectious love of katsu and teriyaki. I love that. Simplicity, honesty, and quality. I mean, what more could you ask for, right? And based on what we see here with the food, it's a really simple setup, but beautifully presented, and I absolutely love how, like for example, little touches like there being sprinkled through the water. And they've got their own mighty dressing, which is a blend of soy sauce, rice vinegar, sugar, yuzu, garlic, dashi, konbu and sesame oil. And you can buy it actually from the restaurant. Little touches like that, you know, you have the pona chow or the green tea in beautiful handmade cups. And I ordered the katsu curry. It's a generous helping of katsu in curry, Japanese curry sauce, which is a little on the sweet side. It doesn't have the heat of Thai or Indian curry. And Steve is having the salmon teriyaki with is it chicken or pork katsu? Did you order the chicken katsu? And yeah, so that rounds off what looks to be a really delicious early dinner for us. And again, simple ambiance. Oh, I'm loving the cute music. There's a bit of Japanese ska going on, which is perfect. You can relax, and I love the bar setup in front of the windows as well, where you can, you know, if you're dining alone, you can watch people go. You know, if you do people watching, watch the cars go by. Yeah, all in all, it's a great setup. I'm ready to eat, so itadakimasu. Full. So again, yet again, a clean sweep. Finished all my Japanese katsu curry. So just to let you know, the Japanese curry sauce is a little bit thicker and sweeter than Indian curry or Thai curry. It has more of like an apple sauce, honey flavor, which I really like. And the salmon teriyaki is also very good, very well cooked. And, oh, I just have to talk about the quality of the pork and the quality of the breading, the batter. It's very well done, very light, very crisp. I don't know how they do it, but it's absolutely magical. And to top it off, you know, they have this wonderful honan cha, the green tea, which is bottomless, well worth the money, good value to go with your meal. I absolutely recommend that. And oh, about the sides, you have your usual pink pickled ginger, crisp, really crisp fresh cabbage, a bit of Kewpie mayo to go with the teriyaki and the katsu combination. So everything just is all well rounded out, goes so well together. And again, I am marveling at the where that fat mint comes from. I want to know so I can grow it too. So anyway, yeah. Well, I'd like to say domo arigato gozaimasu for tuning in. This has been your food dewata, food correspondent for Sabado Nights with Steve Blue, signing off. Rock on.